Hardeep. Welcome to my channel, Broke But Bougie. Today I'm going to talk about my budget. So last video we talked about how you can use the Google budgeting tool to make your own budget. And with the stock market in disarray, inflation rising, and uncertainty about interest rates, it's time to hunker down and set ourselves up to get ahead of the unknown. Is what I was thinking to myself going into the new year when I set up my original budget. I was a little too optimistic about my spending habits, and here's how we did in comparison to what we budgeted. So under debt, I had $350 set aside to give to my friend Diego. We started a business a long time ago. It didn't go well, but our agreement was that I would pay him $700 for his work in building this app that we had, and I paid him $350 way back when, and I remembered that I still owe him the other $350, so wanted to get that off my plate and pay him back, whether he likes it or not. We also had $90 budgeted for education. I decided I wanted to take Arabic classes this year because we were planning to go to Egypt. We thought it would be good to learn the language, and so I did that. Budgeted for that. Under entertainment, the only thing we budgeted for was snowboarding, and that was $300. Just because there's two of us, everything's pretty expensive, and we ended up coming under that at $282.4, so that was also good. For groceries, we budgeted $1,000, and we actually ended up spending $1,030, so not too bad without really trying much. But here's where things get ugly. So for restaurants, we budgeted $50 because I thought we were going to stick to our original habits that we started when the pandemic first started, and we actually ended up spending $335.92. I think that's because we just got back from Hawaii and we were still in like vacation mode of eating whatever we want, going to restaurants, not having to cook anything. So yeah, we're gonna have to get that under control for the next month. Personal supplies, I didn't budget anything for personal supplies for some reason. I just thought I don't need anything, and ended up buying a lotion from Amazon. For clothes, I budgeted $0. I didn't think I needed anything, and I went way overboard. I spent $347.18 on this set from Ecologist because for some reason, I just had to have it. And these Arc'teryx pants, which I did actually need because I needed black pants, and I needed comfortable, flexible black pants because we're planning to travel. And our cell phone, we budgeted $121, but it actually ended up being $160 because we did roam like home in Hawaii. Hair and beauty, I budgeted $210. I got my laser done that month, so I knew that was gonna happen. And $10 I was putting aside every month for haircuts for me and Kevin, but it ended up being $252. Both Kevin and I ended up getting haircuts, and I also got my laser done, so went a bit over budget there. I didn't budget anything for other, but in our other category, we spent $81 on alcohol because we were getting very social last month. So yeah, we went way above budget there, about $800 above budget in the everyday section. There were a bunch of other random things that we bought off Amazon, so that's how we ended up spending $216.10 in that category. We ended up buying a Dyson and a whole bunch of other knickknacks off Amazon. So that took us over budget by about $1,300. And yeah, the next section is pets. So for Lachi, we had budgeted $500 a month for food. So that would include her kibble, her raw food, and bones and other treats that we get her. And we only ended up spending $161.06 that month. So it's not too bad at all. For vet and medical, I only budgeted $100. We weren't expecting to take her to the vet so soon, but it was time for some vaccines, and that ended up taking us a little bit over that budget of $100 at $140. So we didn't budget to purchase any technology, but we came into a generous gift from my dad, and we ended up buying a GoPro and a drone. So the total for that was $1,224.43. And that my dad's gift to us went towards that, and we ended up paying $225 out of pocket. So yeah, thanks, Dad. Transportation, under fuel, we budgeted $80, but we actually ended up spending $213.60 on fuel that month. That was our first month at budgeting this year, and things didn't go as planned. We weren't really able to contribute as much to our investment accounts as we would want to, and we need to work on rebuilding our emergency fund. We want it to be a certain number, and we're just not there yet. So next month we're gonna tighten our purse strings, and let's see if we can get to our goal of investing $4,000 next month. Stay tuned.